He was once the FBI's most wanted hacker, but instead of guns or violence, he used a phone and a keyboard. So, who was Kevin Mitnick? Kevin Mitnick wasn't just a hacker. He became the face of hacking in the 1990s, feared by companies, chased by the FBI, and admired by a generation of cyber rebels. His story starts like many tech legends, with curiosity, computers, and a phone line. The early years. Born in 1963 in Los Angeles, Kevin Mitnick was an only child. He wasn't rich, he wasn't powerful, but he was clever. At just 12 years old, he figured out how to ride the bus system for free by understanding the punch card system. That curiosity soon turned digital. By his teens, he was already hacking phone networks, using social engineering to trick operators and gain access to restricted systems. Social engineering is hacking the human, not the computer, using manipulation instead of code. The phone phreak era. Before the internet took over, hacking revolved around telephones. This was called phone phreaking. Mitnick and others learned how to manipulate telephone systems using tones and signals. He could make free long-distance calls, redirect numbers, and even listen in on calls, just by understanding how the network operated. And yes, he got caught, multiple times. But back then, the laws around hacking weren't clear. The real hacks begin. In the late 80s and early 90s, Mitnick leveled up. He hacked into the networks of major corporations, including Nokia, Motorola, Sun Microsystems, Fujitsu, and even the National Defense Systems, allegedly. He didn't do it for money. He didn't destroy anything. He wasn't a cyber criminal in the traditional sense. He just wanted to see if he could get in. Mitnick often claimed he hacked out of curiosity and challenge, not for profit or harm. But law enforcement didn't see it that way. The FBI chase. Eventually, Mitnick became the FBI's most wanted cybercriminal. In 1995, after a highly publicized manhunt, he was caught in Raleigh, North Carolina. He had been on the run for over 2 years, evading authorities using cloned cell phones, fake identities, and clever digital tactics. At the time of his arrest, it was rumored that he could launch nuclear missiles by whistling into a phone, start World War III by accessing NORAD. None of that was true, but it showed how terrified people were of hackers back then. Prison time. Mitnick spent 5 years in prison, including 8 months in solitary confinement. Why solitary? Because prosecutors told the judge that if Mitnick got access to a phone line, he could start a war by dialing into defense systems. No kidding, that was an actual claim. Even in prison, the myth of Mitnick grew. From hacker to hero. After his release in 2000, Kevin Mitnick did something no one expected. He became a cybersecurity consultant. He founded Mitnick Security Consulting, LLC, helping companies understand and protect against the exact kinds of attacks he once launched. He also became a best-selling author, The Art of Deception, The Art of Intrusion, Ghost in the Wires, his autobiography. He started giving talks, doing interviews, and teaching ethical hacking. He even earned a spot as Chief Hacking Officer at Nokia 4, one of the biggest cybersecurity training companies in the world. Mitnick flipped the script, from outlaw to expert. Legacy. Mitnick's story is legendary in tech circles for several reasons. 1. He showed the power of social engineering, proving humans are often the weakest link in security. 2. He made hacking human, not just about code, but about psychology. 3. He inspired cybersecurity awareness, even among people who never cared about tech. In many ways, Mitnick's life pushed cybersecurity into the mainstream. His passing. In July 2023, Kevin Mitnick passed away from cancer at age 59. He left behind a legacy as one of the most influential figures in cyber history. Love him or hate him, he changed how we look at hacking, security, and the power of knowledge. Final takeaway. Kevin Mitnick proved that the most powerful tool a hacker has is not code. It's understanding people, understanding systems, and most of all, understanding how to think differently. He wasn't perfect, but he forced the world to take cybersecurity seriously. Want more deep dives into the minds behind tech and hacking? Subscribe to HackOnlyEvil, where we decode the digital world, one video at a time.